Have you noticed something interesting? For years, most people believed the United States had one big advantage over China. America had the biggest AI companies, the best AI chips, and the strongest computing power in the world. But now, China has just sent a very strong message. China's new supercomputer, called Lineshine, is now officially ranked as the fastest supercomputer in the world. It has pushed America's Capitan down to second place. Now, before you think China has completely won the AI race, there is something very important you need to know. This story is actually much bigger than one computer. The real battle is about who will control the future of artificial intelligence. Every 6 months, experts release something called the Top 500 list. This list ranks the world's fastest supercomputers. To test them, they use something called the LinPack benchmark. Now, don't worry about the big name. Think of it like a giant speed test. It simply checks how fast a computer can solve millions and billions of difficult math problems. The faster it solves them, the higher it ranks. These computers are so powerful that they can perform more than 1 quintillion calculations every single second. That number is almost impossible to imagine. According to the latest ranking, China's Lineshine reached over 2 exaflops of performance. That makes it the first publicly tested supercomputer to cross that huge milestone. So yes, on paper, China is now number 1. But here's where things become really interesting. Being the fastest supercomputer does not automatically mean you have the best AI. And that's because modern AI works differently. Let's go back a little. This competition didn't start with ChatGPT. It started many years ago. Back in the early 2010s, China started spending billions of dollars building powerful supercomputers. Machines like Tianhe and Sunway often became number 1 in the world. America noticed something. China was becoming stronger very quickly. But there was one problem. China still depended on American technology. Many Chinese companies needed American chip designs, software, and machines to build advanced processors. So the United States decided to fight back. During President Donald Trump's time, America placed restrictions on selling advanced chips and chip-making equipment to China. Later, President Biden expanded those restrictions even further. The goal was simple: slow down China's technology growth. But something unexpected happened. Instead of giving up, China started building more of its own technology. It invested heavily in making its own processors and its own computing systems. Today's Lineshine supercomputer is one result of that effort. So instead of depending on American technology, China is slowly becoming more independent, and that changes everything. Now, here's something many people don't realize. Today, there are actually 2 different races happening. The first race is supercomputers. The second is AI. They sound similar, but they're not exactly the same. Supercomputers are amazing at scientific work. They can predict weather. They help scientists discover new medicines. They simulate earthquakes. They study space. They design airplanes. But AI training needs something different. Modern AI models like ChatGPT need huge numbers of graphics processors, also called GPUs. These special chips are designed for AI work, and this is where America is still very strong. Companies like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Anthropic, Meta, and xAI all have massive AI data centers filled with NVIDIA GPUs. Some of these AI systems are so powerful that they aren't even included in the top 500 rankings. That means the world's strongest AI computers may never appear on the public leaderboard. So yes, China may have the fastest publicly ranked supercomputer, but America still has one of the biggest advantages when it comes to AI infrastructure. Both countries are simply following different paths. America is letting private companies lead the AI revolution. Companies are building huge AI data centers, creating smarter models, and buying thousands of powerful GPUs. China is taking another route. Since it can't easily buy America's best chips anymore, it is building its own technology instead. In other words, the sanctions forced China to become more self-reliant. Now let's talk about the place that sits right in the middle of this entire battle: Taiwan. This small island is one of the most important places in the world today. Why? Because most of the world's most advanced AI chips are made there. Almost every major AI company depends on chips manufactured by TSMC. Without those chips, AI development would slow down across the world. That is why Taiwan has become so important. Some experts even call it the Silicon Shield. The idea is simple. Since everyone depends on Taiwan's chip factories, nobody wants anything bad to happen there. But it also creates a huge risk. If there is ever a serious conflict around Taiwan, the whole world could feel the impact. AI development could slow down. Phones and laptops could become more expensive. Military technology could be affected. Even the global economy could suffer. That is why America is spending billions of dollars building more chip factories at home. China is also spending billions trying to make its own advanced chips. Both countries understand one thing: whoever controls advanced chips will have enormous power in the future. And this race is no longer just about America and China. Europe is investing billions into AI. Japan continues to improve its computing technology. South Korea remains one of the world's biggest semiconductor leaders. Many other countries are also joining this race. Everyone wants a place in the future of AI. So what does China's new #1 supercomputer really tell us? It tells us that despite years of restrictions, China is still moving forward. It shows that this technology race is far from over. But one benchmark does not decide the winner. The real competition is much bigger. It is about who builds the chips, who builds the AI, who controls the supply chains, who creates the software, who sets the global standards. Because in the age of artificial intelligence, computing power is becoming as valuable as oil was many years ago. The country that leads computing could shape the future of business, science, military technology, healthcare, and almost every part of our daily lives. And that is why this race matters to everyone, not just governments or tech companies. The next few years could completely change the balance of technology around the world. So don't just look at one ranking. Watch the bigger picture, because the AI race has only just begun. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out my previous video where I explained another major tech story you definitely don't want to miss. And if you love simple tech videos like this that break down complicated topics into easy English, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the channel because there are many exciting tech videos coming very soon.